Coming away from home to live and study in another country is an exciting prospect, but can be a challenging experience if proper accommodation is an issue. Regional students at the University of the South Pacific are each year faced with the challenge of finding accommodation that is reasonable and affordable. In this documentary, we look at challenges faced by students and how they can seek help. Solomon Island student Rosemary Vaise was charged double bond by her landlord for shared accommodation along Fletcher Road.
An accommodation that is really good and suitable for me as a student is quite hard. So I did not manage to get a place where I am quite happy with, but even though I find a place, but it is not really as how I expected. I discussed this with the landlord, but it was quite some time before we have to make up excuses. We have to tell him about our allowances coming in late, and we're not sure, and it is our first time here, and we don't know really about everything. So those are the excuses that we told him, and it took him some time to actually come about, and he manages to allow us to only pay for one bond, 1 month bond, without the extra security bond that was also required.
However, local students who are also renting around Suva do not seem to have the same problems with rentals and accommodation. Livinai Sokindra says the rent charged by his landlord was within budget and affordable.
Renting at Kalawa Street, Visi.
How did you come about knowing that place, through a friend
Through a
or?
friend, through a working friend.
Oh, okay. So how much rent do you pay per month?
$270 per month, excluding both the bills, water and electricity.
Okay. In your opinion, is that amount you pay reasonable?
Yes, for me it is.
The Fiji Competition and Consumer Commission have also confirmed that there is currently no legislation bill on this issue.
There is no particular legislation which governs landlord tenancy at the moment. Apparently, there's a self-regulating guideline which is on landlords and tenants, and this self-regulating guideline has been enacted by the Fijian Competition and Consumer Commission. So it has got a brief overview of issues that are currently faced by landlords and tenants both, and currently there is a draft legislation which is the Landlords and Tenants Act, but like I said, it is still in draft format.
Meanwhile, landlords are of the view that students should be aware of their legal rights and should stick to agreements.
My only priority is to hope that he will pay on time because I'm giving my service.
Like, do you have an obligation to inform your tenant of their legal rights?
Oh yes, of course. I ensure that goes in the tenancy agreement, and of course, even prior to that, orally or verbally, the tenants are advised that he's protected by the law, he's protected by the tenancy agreement, and all that is in the tenancy agreement is between the tenant and the landlord.
Abraham Joel of the PG Commerce Commission confirms that his organization is working on ways to deal with the issue, emphasizing more on fairness.
Rent issues for regional and local students has been an issue for the past few years. What laws are in place, and does the Commerce Commission reference to when dealing with these complaints?
Yes, so laws pertaining to rental or tenancy, landlords and tenancy is actually quite fragmented. You've got the Fair Rent Act, which tells you about what the fair rent should be. You've got the Distress of Rent Act that actually allows landlords to take some action if somebody doesn't pay up their rent. There's the Public Health Act that talks about the health and safety or the standard or quality of a dwelling. Then you've got properties law that talks about termination and eviction of complaints. Then you've got the FCCC Act that talks about illegal rent increase, issuance of receipts and agreements. Now, these laws are fragmented, and for quite some time we've been working in conjunction with the industry, we've had multiple consultations around the country in an effort to develop a comprehensive legislation that is balanced both for landlords and tenants. In the meantime, while we're doing that, we've also published a self-regulating guideline which allows the industry to look at what are the best practices in terms of landlords and tenancy. And this will allow both the landlords and tenants to enter into an agreement that is fair on the landlord as well as on the tenant, because the idea here is to get fairness.
While there is no legislation in place, it is highly recommended that those facing injustice and mistreatment by landlords must report to the relevant authorities to ensure such unfair treatment will be dealt with accordingly. This is Emerita Kafo for DG 102 Group 1.